And this is the section of what you should be doing to make your teeth look their absolute whitest. So the color that I'm wearing is one of my favorites. I have the Guava Lip Pencil all over with Plum Wine in the corner. So Guava is more of like a pinky, light, sheer color, and then Plum Wine is a deep wine, burgundy, purple based. So remember, following the color wheel, you want something with more of a blue tone to make your teeth look the whitest as well. So on her lip, I'm actually going to show you guys a really pretty red. What's nice about this one is it's a really pretty wearable shade of red. It's not, I mean, it is intense, but it's not one of those reds where you feel like your lips are just kind of like glued onto your face. I'm going to show you how to get dimension, and this will be great to wear to events if you're wearing all black. But if you're scared of red, some of the colors that you should stay in are light mauves or plums with pink blue undertones. Not too much brown. When I say mauve, be really careful about how mauve-y you go with your brown base in that. So I'm actually going to show you guys how to ombre the lip. If you're not familiar with what ombre is, ombre means you're just adding dimension, kind of like I have in my hair right now, where you have light versus dark, so it looks three-dimensional. So what I'm going to start with is taking my Maraschino Lip Pencil, and I'm going to fill in the entire lip with this. If you are more comfortable with just putting on a tube of lipstick, you're more than welcome to use my Latin Lover red lipstick. But the look that I'm doing on her is better because it'll stay on for 6 hours and you won't bleed, and it won't transfer onto your wine glass either. So these are gel lip liner pencils that you can wear as a lipstick. And you can see how I'm not just lining her lips, but I'm using the side of the pencil to fill in the entire lip. So you can already see how she's getting a lot of pigment from this. And she can tell you when it goes on, it doesn't feel dry or like it's cutting your lips like some lip liners would. Turn towards me. And make sure you go all the way to the edge, fill in the entire lip. Then I find that it's best if you work it into your lips. So massage your lips together. There we go, we get the pigment in there. And then you use the darker red. This is more of a brick red. And we're gonna use this over in the corners in like a little bit of a V shape. Almost like we're lining her lip. You can see this color compared to the red. We're not going all the way across. Filling in the entire corner. And now when you look straight on, you can see how this pushes the edge of her lip back, and you can face this way as well. And it makes the center part come forward. If you want something more simple, you can skip the ombre step. I just prefer to do this because it makes my lips look like I had some lip injections. So you can follow the lip moisturizer so the lips don't feel dry. Or if you want to intensify the look because you're not scared of color, you can use the Latin Lover lipstick that I was just speaking about. And this is more of a blue-based red, like a rouge red. The bottoms of a Louboutin shoe. We were just discussing that. Turn towards me. So this gives her a really nice pop of va-va-voom red, making her teeth look whiter. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to let you guys see a really big pearly white smile. You can see how that color really just intensifies her beautiful teeth. So here's the section on what not to use if you naturally have some yellow in your teeth. So if you're familiar with the color wheel, you want to choose a color on the opposite side of the color wheel since they cancel each other out. So if your teeth have a yellow tinge to it, because you haven't come to see her at Naturally White yet, you want to use something that has more of a blue undertone. Because remember, yellow and orange are on the opposite side of the color wheel than blue and green. So I'm going to first start with applying a color that I sell in my cosmetic line called Creamy Caramel. I have some on the back of my hand here. But you can see when I'm applying this to her lip, this one has a lot of like a yellow, creamy caramel base. Not good for someone who has yellow teeth. Abby already has amazingly white teeth, so when she smiles, you can already see they're white. But you can see how it kind of compared up next to the lip, it does give her a little bit of a yellow hint to her teeth too. Some other colors you want to avoid are colors like the Mocha Brown, which you should not be wearing anyway because those colors are not attractive. 1993 called and they want their Mocha Brown back. So any of the oranges, I know those really electric orange colors come back for spring, summer, but you want to make sure you stay away from those if you haven't come to see her and get your teeth whitened yet. So you can see after I apply this liner, it gives her more of a frame to her lip, but it doesn't really do anything to show off her beautiful pearly whites. Now, if you want to take it to the next level and make your teeth look even more yellow, you can actually use a gold gloss like this on top, and you can see how that really starts kind of like competing. So again, we're just trying to neutralize and use colors on the opposite side of the color wheel. So stay away from those yellow caramel colors. So keep in mind the best tones to choose for your lip color are gonna be undertones of blue. So starting with 80s pink, this is probably the brightest color that we sell, but it's also gonna be the best because it has the most amount of blue in it. So you can see on my hand, it's pretty intense. So if you like the shade of pink, but that intimidates you, a step down from there would be Vineyard Vixen, which you can see has a little bit more of like a plum wine undertone. Great for the winter. And then I have something even more nude called Berry Guilty. So that's about the lightest we would go, but you can see how that has more of a pink blue versus an orange caramel undertone. Another product that we have is the Cranberry Lip Dew. It's my lip moisturizer with a hint of color. And this one is also great because it barely has any pigment in it. So if you're scared of lipstick, that's a great one just to give you a hinge of that pinky blue-red. We also have Daddy's Girl, which is probably the warmest of the collection that we're saying in the what to do. And you can see it has a little bit of golden sparkle, but it's very minimal, so you can't really tell. What you also want to stay away from is the really frosty white lipsticks too, which can tend to kind of compete and make the teeth look even more yellow. And then in the what not to do category are going to be the colors in the family of orange, caramel, nude, and mocha brown. So this one is Habanero Hottie. Princess You, it's kind of like in the middle. It's, you know, kind of like the questionable color. It does have some pink, but you can see when you compare it to something that's a true blue pink, you can definitely see some of the warmer yellow, nude, brown tones in there. So if you have yellow in your teeth, I would probably avoid a little bit of Princess. Creamy Caramel is probably the worst of our collection here. So when you can see that color right there, you can see it has a lot of yellow in it. The caramel tones tend to make your teeth look the most yellow. And then Who Nude is also kind of with Princess. It's again in that questionable category, but it does have a little bit of plum undertones, so you could probably get away with it. But it's the metallic in here that makes me kind of nervous for you to use that. And then some of the liners that we have that you probably want to avoid would be like S'more Lip Liner or Lady Godiva, they're very nude, or the lip liner like Melon. So that's the difference between good and bad, so we hope this helps you with your color selection of lipsticks in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested in any of the makeup products that we used in this video, please visit us at gentrykelly.com or one of our 13 retail locations nationwide, and we'll have an artist assist you in color matching.
And we have a cosmetic teeth whitening business that is made with natural ingredients, no sensitivity, and will last up to a year. We have multiple locations in Dallas, Houston, and Austin. We look forward to seeing you guys.